afraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Paul. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
He is a master craftsman when he gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Paul against Russell. McDaniels, that's good.
High percentage look right off the bat.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Bridges, right side. From deep three-point range. Edwards pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Launches it. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Gobert with it. Picked up by Craig. And he makes it on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Paul. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Noel. Booker defending. McDaniels from long range. Counted from distance. McDaniels got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Booker. Driving in. The turnaround jumper. The shot no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside McDaniels. And another 3 from Minnesota.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And here's Paul. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Bridges outside. Right side Booker. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's McDaniels. Give him 8 points now. And he gets the bucket.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Paul against Russell. Outside for Booker. Outside Craig. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. The open shot by Edwards. And the baseline jumper goes down.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Booker. Misses off the right iron. Here's Noel. Booker defending. Bridges down low. Out to Craig. Puts up a three. The shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 9. Stay with us now. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Outside Russell. Pass to Noel. And Craig pulls it down. Craig's got 4 rebounds now. Paul against Gobert. Craig up top. Now Bridges. Outside Craig. And here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Up and over Russell. Suns keep it alive. Left side Paul. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Russell. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Russell's got his first points of the game.
That's a nice stroke, as Russell can be a bit streaky. But man, he can put up some points.
Outside Paul. Looking to end this cold spell. Lets it fly. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Throws it up high. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Booker missing again. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Noel. Outside McDaniels. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Russell against Paul. Pass to Booker. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. Booker's got 7. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Here's Bridges. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. That one's good for 2. He's got 9.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
Here's Russell. Hauled in by Paul.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
For 3, Booker. Booker missing again. Minnesota in the lead.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Bridges. Shot from 16. And another basket for Phoenix.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
On the wing, Noel. Let's go with a 3. Edwards Tip back in for two.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Paul passes to Booker. There's 31 seconds left in the half. Offline with a baseline jumper. Right wing. The three from Russell. Outside McDaniels. 15 seconds left in the second. Here's Edwards. And off the glass. That one's good. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Booker for three. Here's Paul. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Minnesota's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. In it forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Jalen Noel out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Gobert in at the center position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Back to Russell. Shot is up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Craig's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Stolen by Russell. To the paint. Here's Noel. Lays it up and banks it in. Noel's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
For three, Booker. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 6 rebounds in the game.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history. And it just didn't play out that way.
Outside Booker. Out to Craig. The 3-ball. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Here's Paul. And there's the lob. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Noel. Booker defending. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
The 3 from Craig. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Now Booker. He's got 9. Pass to Paul. Craig with a screen on Russell. Looking to get it going. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Craig's got 5.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Noel. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
Paul hits them both.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Craig comes with a double. Outside for Russell. Paul with a steal. Outside Booker. And he's going for the oop here. McDaniels against Bridges. And it's McDaniels off the drive. They get it back. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Russell. And there's Ayton on the assist by Bridges.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sizable... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Mikal Bridges is out there with Torrey Craig, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Right side Booker. Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, not the biggest guy on the floor, but still big for a guard and a lefty. It's a nice soft touch from D'Lo.
Russell against Paul. Craig on the wing. Back to Paul. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Suns on D. Down by 12. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The 3 from Craig. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. McDaniels passes to Russell. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Hits the trifecta.
Tough to guard Devin Booker. On a quick pick and roll with his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Pass to Edwards. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Noel. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Bridges.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Nails it from 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
McDaniels can't hit. The Suns running out of time.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul passes to Craig. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Pass to Russell. McDaniels with it. 4 on the clock. That shot's good. Russell making the play. McDaniels got 19 points.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
Stolen by Bridges. Here's the break. For 3. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside McDaniels. Edwards for 3. Here's Gobert. Back to Daniels. Pass to Russell from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. To the middle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Outside Russell. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry.
Unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. And it's the Suns to start out. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. Brooks dishes to Jackson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Brooks. And it's conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
Now here's Adams following the shot by Chris Paul.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
Jackson with it, out guarded by Crowder. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Paul. And the rejection by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Adams with the screen on Paul. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bane looking around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul with the ball. Booker no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Adams. It's rebounded by Paul.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Paul against Morant. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Here's Bane, and he dunks it down.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Grant, Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's the kind of lead you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Here's Paul. Morant with some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And finished off by Morant.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Here's Paul. Great touch on the 16-footer.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Brooks from outside. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Booker. Adams, some nice D.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
Here's Jackson. No good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Booker. And it's Morant with the rebound. Here's Payne. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 4. And don't...
Please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant against Paul. Out to the right wing. Ayton wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Brooks with no one around. And he overshot that one, missing.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
The shot by Paul, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Brooks against Bridges. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got his first 2 points.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Morant throws it down.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Booker against Payne. Booker, good. Booker's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Here's Paul, following the score by Memphis. To the middle, stolen by Jackson. The drive by Payne.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Morant pushes to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Booker outside, fires for 3, and it's Morant with the rebound.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Brooks finds Adams. Bain inside the three-point line. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And the rejection by Jackson. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Another thing that stands out is how they've contested shots. They're not making it easy for the opponent, and it shows with those block numbers. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
It's Morant with the drive.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Crowder, a screen on Bain. For 3, Booker, the rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Paul kicks to Booker. Looking to get back on track here. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Paul for 3. Booker gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Your Suns, 28. The Grizzlies, 36.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. Jackson misses. Suns trail by 10. The pass to Booker from past the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Bain with it. Chris Paul covering. And the 3 off target. Well, Phoenix shooting around 41% on the night. Nice move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
And Paul drills both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Bain. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on 8.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Paul's got 12.
On offense, CP3 has the green light from anywhere. Even the mid-range is in his comfort zone.
Morant dishes to Adams. Passes it to Morant. He kicks it to Brooks. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. From the stripe. Here's Adams, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
It's against Paul. Jackson has the open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 13 points in the game.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. Connects from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Paul passes to Booker. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's Payne. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 9. And it's Paul penetrating. Good work there as it goes. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
Always great to see Paul dialed in on offense, really making an effort to lift his team.
Morant pushes to Adams. Out to Morant. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Inside, here's Booker. Offensive rebound. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Off target from three-point range.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And there it is for him.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Now here's Paul. He's got 14. Brooks outside. Out to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Shoots over Bridges. Brooks misses. Suns trail by 9. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. .58 seconds left to play in the third. Booker outside. Crosses over. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. Brooks the pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. Dishes it to Adams. Outside, Bain. From 13. And another miss by Memphis. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Phoenix shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Paul kicks to Ayton. And he drops it in from the low post. Ayton's got 7 points in the game.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
And it's Morant missing. Booker looking around. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Grizzlies. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Definitely. But this is the time where you want the momentum. Late is when you want to impose your will.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. On the wing, Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Now here's Booker. Misses from close range.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's Bain. Here's Jackson. It's blocked.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Count it. And that's now 6 points for Steven Adams.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
It's stolen by Adams. It's Morant with the drive. Bain. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 20 points.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Paul passes to Booker. And right on target. Good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jackson kicks to Morant. Outside, Bain. Off target with his 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And they pick up 2. 16 points for Chris Paul.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively flawless.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. That one off the back iron and out. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Morant gets it to go.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
All against Morant. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Devin Booker.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Morant passes to Adams. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Bain with it, now guarded by Booker. Brooks the pass to Morant. Bain for 3. Paul grabs the board. Paul's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Morant looking around. Here's Jackson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. Bridges kicks to Paul. The putback. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from Aiden, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And the Grizzlies get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bain. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Crowder the pass to Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Ayton hits them both.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Memphis with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Morant. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Booker outside. Right between the eyes.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Poked away. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win sets a tremendous emotional...
We expect this one to be intense, with two very athletic teams giving their all to capture the win, Clark.
And they both like to play a very fast-paced, energetic game, running hard, trying to score easy buckets, and that will lend itself to the conditioning level perhaps being the difference in who comes out on top.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Morant, no good.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
Here's Towns. That one's wide left.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Morant with the slam!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
The shot by Russell, no good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Brooks finds Adams. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Russell. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
First team.
The steal.
Grizzlies. Stephen Adams. First personal foul.
Free throw is good from Russell. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Edwards. Deflected. Russell against Morant. Morant with the slam!
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Pass to Towns. To the paint. Here's Prince. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, nice job that time by Prince to stay focused and not lose control of the shot despite drawing the foul.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The drive by Brooks. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
He's off on the second. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Brooks outside. Outside Bain. Drives to the hoop. Banked it in off the glass.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The free throw drops for Bain. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference. And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Russell. Over Morant. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, the swat by Adams. Left side, Morant. The layup off target. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ending the quarter up 10. They're communicating. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake. And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Outside for Russell. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Cranes the jumper to finish off the break. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Morant. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork.
The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Morant. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Edwards against Bain. Pass to Prince.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Brooks has got 5 points.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams. Here's Bain. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays. If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's good for 2.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Wow, that's That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt.
Here's Adams. Tries again. No good. And Minnesota will come the other way. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Here's Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Throws it up high. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Gobert against Morant, and stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And here's Morant outside, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Prince. Shoots over Jackson. The offensive rebound. Gobert gets the bucket.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brooks, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And we finished off.
The Timberwolves, 27.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing. Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the small forward. Knocks it down from distance.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, the double clutch, and it's good on the layup. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
Come on. Didn't the double clutch look a little Jordan-esque?
Here's Morant. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The free throw drops for Morant. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Inside. Over Bain, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Down low. Back to Prince. Russell from outside. He buries it from 3. He's got 6.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch and shoot situations.
Here's Morant driving to the basket. Towns passes to Edwards. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Brooks. He has 7. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Russell against Morant. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
If Towns gets a good look at the 3, you feel like it's going in. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Towns. Takes the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Here's Gobert. Goes back up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Gobert's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Here's Brooks. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Gobert inside, guarded by Bain. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Here's Gobert. The shot's good. 9 points in the game.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Memphis is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 29 points.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Russell against Morant. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gobert. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns down low. Jackson on him. The shot by Towns. No good. And stolen by Gobert. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Gobert against Adams. Towns. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting around 44%. Not bad. Left side, Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 31 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. The kick out to Edwards. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Picked it out of midair. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brooks. That shot is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Prince. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Looking to get back on track. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Down low. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Russell against Morant. Adams, the pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Morant, pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
From 12 feet, Jackson. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Towns. And down it goes. 2 points. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money. And his teammates absolutely love him. Carl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Edwards against Bain. Pass to Prince. There's the triple. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And they'll get another chance. Oh, it's stolen. Now Gobert. Back to Prince. Now here's Towns. And stolen by Bain. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Quick and smart, Prince finds all kinds of ways to disrupt shooters.
Back to Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the three. Now here's Paul. Stolen by Russell.
Suns foul. Chris Paul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw, no good for Russell.
They're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Pass to Gobert. The shot no good. Ayton with the defensive effort. Here's Booker. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
McDaniels with it. Back to Russell. Here's the three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Anderson. Back to Russell. Doesn't go that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. 3-on-3. And he lobs it up top. Craig with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. With the putback, it's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Pass to McDaniels. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Anderson. McDaniels passes to Anderson. Another shot. Good on the bucket. Anderson's gotten his second bucket.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Outside Paul. And stolen by Edwards. And here comes the break. And here they go. Here's McDaniels.
Suns foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniel at the line for two.
No good on the second free throw. Gobert passes to Anderson. And here's Edwards outside. The Suns clear it. Outside Paul. Good work defensively by Russell.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And he's going for the lob. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Now here's Paul. Ayton, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Paul with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Paul passes to Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got 5.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Ball stolen. Booker against Edwards. Oh, there's the alley. Gobert, that's good.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Paul against Russell. Right side, Craig. Bridges outside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota in the lead. Right side, Edwards. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Here's Russell. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Russell against Paul. High arcing shot. The shot by Russell, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Paul against Russell. Gobert. And there's the rejection. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got 6.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
The drive by Paul. Bridges outside. The kick out to Paul. Craig passes to Bridges. Over McDaniels. Tries again. Left side, Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Kept alive. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Russell. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. The 3. Booker, good. 11 points in the game. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Count it. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Anderson with a screen on Paul. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, in the pick and roll, you have to account for Russell. He's looking to score.
Booker against Edwards. Booker, pass to Craig. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 9.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Russell. Driving inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Craig.
Yeah, love when Russell attacks defenses, charging with tenacity and making them compromise.
26 seconds left in the second period. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Fires it from 18. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Russell. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that concludes the first half. Suns ahead, up by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Russell with the ball. To the wing on the left. The 3 is up. And Craig pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Ball finds Ayton.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Outside, Anderson. Paul against Russell. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Yep, that one's good.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Paul. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. McDaniels inside. He's against Bridges. Got it.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Suns leading. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Here's Paul. Anderson pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And that one's good. And now just a 5-point Suns lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Well, Phoenix is shooting a solid 47%. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
On target from range.
The defense cannot give Paul any airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Russell against Paul. Kicks it out to Anderson. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Anderson's got 6 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Edwards against Booker. Pulls it from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Russell. Stolen by Bridges. It's a one-on-one situation. And he lobs it up to the rim. Back to Paul. Outside Craig. Paul against Edwards. Paul's shot is off. To the paint. Up again.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
Now Paul. 5 points in the game. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. From the high post. And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Stolen by Booker.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Bridges. Noel, he's checked in for Anderson.
Noel.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Over Edwards. And again, it's the Suns missing. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, leading by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
32.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Timberwolves trail. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Mikal Bridges is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. And Craig pulls it down. Craig's got 4 rebounds now. Paul passes to Craig. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
McDaniels inside. He's guarded by Paul. McDaniels, that's good.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Oh yes, the turnaround. And the Suns lead by 5.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Outside McDaniels. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Russell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
With or without the ball, Russell's versatility in the open floor creates mismatches.
Here's Paul. Pass to Craig. It's Booker on the wing. From the top of the key, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Russell. Here's Noel. Three-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. That one no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Over Gobert. That one a little long. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Noel drives in. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Russell against Paul. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The 3 from Russell. Phoenix grabs the miss. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Ball against Russell. Crafty move. Puts the move on. And stolen by Gobert.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Outside Craig. Back to Paul. Stolen by Russell. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2.
Who else would you want on the line? Paul, this is what he does. He is a closer. And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. They're down by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that. You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the first of 3, missing that time. That's a tough one to miss. He's got 2 more chances now. The second one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. And he nails the third. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. This is... a lot of guys jousting for position in this one. Brent, we've got two teams that can rebound with the best of them.
Yeah, we have a physical game like this, BA. The one worry is there going to be a lot of fouls? Because you don't want any of these guys out of the game with the way they control the glass.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Paul. From the left block, he sends it through. Paul's got his second basket.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
And it's Adams missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker fires from way outside. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And we've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Here's Paul. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Adams a screen. Morant, pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, BA, if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
And it's Brooks missing. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And there's the lob. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The feisty defense from Steven Adams coming in there on that play, and he turns it into points on the fast break.
Tries a 10-footer. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Jackson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come. I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA, Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Morant finds Bane. Jackson outside. Up and over Crowder. Adams. Outside for Morant. Back to Brooks. The 3. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. Oh, the swat by Adams.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Paul against Morant. Paul passes to Crowder. Now here's Bane. He's covered closely. Yep, that one goes. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Paul against Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
It's good on the putback.
Well, we talk about the offensive rebounding ability, and they're all about Ayton's timing. What a dunk.
Paul with a steal. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Paul. 6 points for him. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Tie game and some big points.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth champions.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around. Lots of hands were touching it.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the 2nd quarter.
How about the change of speed from Chris Paul? That helps out a lot. Adept at getting his shots off under some heavy pressure.
And the Grizzlies shooting around 50% in the game so far. Morant against Paul.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Paul. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Booker. Jacks up a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The drive by Paul.
Yeah, so Chris Paul beats you off the dribble. We've said that a million times. And draws contact. We've said that a million times.
The first one falls. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Outside for Booker. Bane against Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Drills it from deep. Crowder's got 5.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
From deep, Morant. Offensive board. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Booker with it. Guarded by Morant. Booker against Bane. Puts it up from 12. And the basket is good. Booker's got his first points in this one.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
And it's Morant missing.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Well, there's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Adams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bridges from the arc. And And he buries his first look.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Now here's Bain. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Here's Paul. And the layup falls. Paul's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's his game, attacking the rack with a purpose.
And here's Morant outside. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Here's Booker, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
Bain with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Throws it up high. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
To the paint with 1 on the clock. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a real...
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the Phoenix Suns. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Takes a 13-footer, and the jumper falls for him. Crowder's got 7 points in the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
For 3, Booker. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Paul. Oh, the swat by Adams. Morant against Booker. Brooks outside. Missed inside. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside for Booker from the high post. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. 3-pointer Brooks. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Here's Brooks. And another miss by Memphis.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Booker against Bain. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
An active finisher around the basket. Jackson showed great timing on the putback.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. From 20 feet. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Booker with it. Jackson in his pocket. And stolen by Bridges. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jackson. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Morant. He's got 19. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Morant's got 22 points.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got 10.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Paul. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
Paul hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Suns ahead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on the canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Booker, Brooks with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bain. Outside for Morant. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Phoenix is shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Ball passes to Booker. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Oh, the swat by Adams. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And another miss by Memphis. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Suns lead by 3.
Like to see Mikel get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity. It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Ball against Morant. Fires, high post. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Over Bain. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Here's Morant. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Outside Booker. Count it.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Three-pointer, Bridges. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Fires from deep. And the Suns get another 3.
Whatever the team needs, Chris Paul can provide it. Tonight, it's on the scoring end.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Morant gets double-teamed. Adams with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And here's Morant outside. He drops it from range. Morant's got 27 points.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Fires the 3. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And it's Morant missing. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Paul passes to Ayton. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Brooks. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside Booker. Launches it. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Inside. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Booker finds Paul. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. And here's Morant. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Two points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Now Bridges to the wing, right side. Here's Paul. Here he goes. Oh, Adams with the block.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Bridges Oh, and Jackson with the block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Ayton passes to Paul. Over Jackson. So the Suns win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
Thank you.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Now, here is Russell. Passes to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Russell inside, guarded by Morant, and the 3 ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brooks outside. From downtown, a new 14 for the Grizzlies. Bain passes to Adams. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. First quarter, just over a minute played. Down low. Bain against Gobert, and the layup is good. Gobert's got his second bucket.
In a league of huge guys, Gobert's size stands out, helps him absorb contact.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Prince misses. And stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
To the inside, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Towns. There's the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
The Grizzlies trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Lobs it up there for Brooks. Outside, Bain. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Prince. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The 3 from Morant. Gobert pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Bain, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Morant with the steal. Bain kicks to Brooks. Back to Bain. The dish to Jackson. Here's Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
So looking it over. Down low, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both good from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Now on the scoring column with that bucket, 1 for 2 this game.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Moran finds Bain. And here's Jackson, defended by Towns. Jackson passes to Bain. And Brooks, here we go. No good from 11 feet for Minnesota. They've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Edwards against Bain. Edwards, that's good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Morant for 3. And the basket is good. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That turnaround shot is clearly one of his favorites. He loves going to it anytime he gets an opportunity.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Prince. Jams it in off the great move.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Jackson a screen on Russell. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Gobert with a screen for Russell. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Brooks kicks to Adams. Over Gobert. Morant passes to Bain. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Adams. No good. Shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jackson against Towns. Russell from long range. Keeps it alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stop.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Morant kicks to Bain. Morant passes to Bain. 4 on the clock. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession. You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right
now. Morant against Gobert. And Adams with the slam.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
Outside, Russell. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson down low. Towns on him. Jackson misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Prince's shot is good.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense. Force them to close off the lane.
Edwards against Bain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And Bain drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men. Russell making people around him better.
And it's good, 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant against Russell. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Gobert. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Morant passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Assist from.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Towns, a screen on Bain. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Bain kicks to Jackson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Prince wide open. Great look, but off the mark.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Thank you, David. We'll be back at...
The Grizzlies, 23.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' foul. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Offensive rebound. Out to Brooks. Right side Jackson. For the 3. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And Edwards drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. Unable to get that one. Prince with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Kicks it out to Prince. Off target from outside. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brooks finds Bain. And that one hits back iron.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
Scooped up. Here's Towns. Tries again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
Good on the second free throw. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And Morant throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Payne finds Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard not to foul. Jaren's a big guy who can score with either hand over either shoulder.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. Minnesota leading by 13. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. That's 12 points for John Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. A second chance effort. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
The three from Morant. That shot off the mark. And Minnesota now the other way. From deep, Prince. Kept alive. Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Payne looking around. Here's Morant. Morant with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And it's Towns penetrating, and Towns throws it down.
You gotta cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
And Morant throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Gobert, no good. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
So he can't get either to fall.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Morant. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Minnesota leading by 17. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant against Russell. And that one's good. Morant.
And how about the burst in that first step? Just right to the rim.
Outside Russell. 4 seconds left. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them And what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 23 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Brooks outside. Back to Bain. 5 on the clock. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Here's Russell. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. The three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Bain. No good there. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Morant with a wide-open look. They grab their own miss.
Intelligent play by Bain. He gets the board and quickly sends it back.
Outside Russell. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot by Prince. Hits the jumper in space. And it's 9 points for Taurean Prince. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Towns with the defensive effort.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Russell, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 19. It's Morant with the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Here's Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Prince kicks to Russell. Pass to Gobert. And he finishes nicely on the way.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Outside Russell. To the wing on the left. Towns down low. Jackson on him. And Gobert kicks to Prince. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was the catalyst tonight.
Kick out to Adams. Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Russell against Morant. Jackson, a screen on Russell. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.